straight.
Lucky shot robbed the tanner. I picked it up right as the machine lunged at me. Never felt so alive.
Be welcome, Outlander.
That's it.
Up for some training? I set up some...
I gotta go.
This...
She's with us. Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Hikaru and Marshal Katalo await you within.
The cool route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And Ether.
Outlander, the chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
This must lead to the arena. It's another part of the ruins. Turned into a fighting ring.
Look at them all. They know about it. Aloy. It seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the clan to see. We both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Cool Route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Cool Route begins, you must see it through.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the Ten. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the Cool Route where they fell.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounced the clan that birthed them and pledged themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tenakth in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the Ten. I'll see you when this is done. There's armor in that chest. Take it. It might prove useful.
We'll assist Marshal Katalo guarding the chief. We all have our orders. We'll see the Cool Route through. May your blade be bright.
Your enemy is mine.
Will the Sky Clan stand tall?
Regala will come for the chief. The spirit of the Tenakth is found.
Be vigilant. Regala means to make good on her threat. Do you have ceremonies like this?
Regala will fall.
There's Jose. His thugs, of course.
Why would you do that?
Look, come.
Easterner.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you. Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
And look, we are not alone in this fight. Focus on the machines. Take them down, and Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Cool Route from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Tanakh! The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut! Keep firing, Aloy! Bring it down! Yeah, big one, incoming! Weapons along the side! Use them! Protect the arena! Weapons along the side! Use them! Pick up that weapon and start firing! Bring it down! Take out those machines with that cannon!
That can't be all of them.
There. What is that?
I don't know. Hold the defenses! Go! There's some shots in that ballista.
I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down! Lining up the shot! Taking the shot! Hit that machine! Reloading! Lining up the shot! Keep up the tension! Here goes nothing! Got it! Gotta reload! Try to follow up! Got it!
I hate those things. Regala are after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Champion! Get to the chief!
Go! Get to the chief!
There is someone!
Help the chief! Track your target!
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hekarro will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
This is it. Ether's below. What was this place? There. That console. Come on, Ether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the 10 are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Hekarro saw when you were here. All of the visions are changing, and this suggests a robbery. Aloy, here! Let's talk. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hekarro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
The rebels have outfitted.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the Outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, there's a tall neck south of here that's been acting twitchy. Something's wrong with it, but I'm not sure what. Might be smart to stay alert if you run into it.
Good to know. Whatever's wrong with that tall neck.
You'll miss out on a good trip.
It'll give me useful data on the surrounding area. I should check it out.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha.
They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the thing, granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world. I'm still trying to wrap my head around. I never really understood how you were ever able to, and now I do. It makes me feel like I could be useful.
It takes some... How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping. I don't know who make...
Well, what about the Vanguard?
I sent some. I doubt a...
I guess you know...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl, I thought he'd eaten too many. Yeah, but I've gotten... I just wish they weren't...
Yeah. So...
He's, I thought his people...
You should...
Yeah.
I gotta...
I'm here...
Wow, this...
Yeah, and Gaia, with the focuses you gave us, you know, learn, and if you need us...
Got it. So...
Yes, look, she reads glyphs.
Of course. You guys reading some...
We just finished going through All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine without the knowledge.
Thanks to Ted.
Yeah, the world must have...
Not to mention...
And they became...
I'm guessing...
I wanted to pay my... Told him I'd never... He said a warrior shouldn't... For a sec, never thought it...
How's everyone handling their phone?
And we all have our difficult moments. But I'm hoping...
How's everyone doing?
Just...
Looks like I was wrong. Their ship didn't
And we saw how they guess they lied up, but still.
I couldn't put a...
That didn't stop, won't stop us from...
Let's hope that's enough. Think you can hold the fort?
If Aaron stops listening to this, we'll be fine.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best.
Have you gone back to...
I thought about it. But... the chorus already... If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood this... No.
You've spoken with...
A few words. You must have made...
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. Including their... I was... surprised, but... reborn?
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of... in this case, a very loud friend.
What are you up to?
Gaia was she helped me decipher some of and showed me how to use. It's not easy, but
that's good to hear. I see you've said
Gaia did so we could nurture them. It does strike me as odd that a place of.
Did Gaia tell?
She did. To think that there it is, and heartbreaking.
So, warriors like
by holding them up when our fields bloomed. But plains. In the end, the Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, a veteran to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask. You didn't seem.
That's what happens when you're the one who. When the Karja invaded the Utaru, they burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were to
be sacrificed.
I was helping the healer. The chorus was divided in how others believed the dish, and while they bickered.
Couldn't have been easy.
I come from my grandmother used to. I moved to when the Red but the injured. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja I rushed there with the healers to help the smell of burning flesh haunts me to the.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to demand that we take a stand. I was denied.
You said you.
I did. News of before I knew. We knew but we also knew we ambushed, sabotaged their.
Sounds like you were
enough that the Tenakth. When the clans began to push we chased the enemy all the way.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. Right, I should probably go.
I shall return. Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
I am pleased you have returned. And I see you have recovered ether. Please proceed with the merge. Afterwards, I have a matter to discuss with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia? That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone, or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond, and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them, then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything.
Okay, and
I have queried perhaps its meaning.
all right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Oh, Aloy.
Good to know.
Your
I'll check it out when I
Karja
can.
friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Aloy,
It's good to see you. I'm guessing...
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friend and gave me this focus. I don't... But all I really need to know is...
Welcome to the team. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus... It will be able to make machines?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen them?
Now that you know who the ends,
I'll admit, I find them hard vulnerable.
for now.
I will leave this. I trust you will point.
You've had some time. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru. Farmers don't make for effective
I'm told she rallied some in her and fought all the way.
Interesting.
You said the bulwark was...
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parent, as I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote, I fought by his side against the Karja and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east.
That must have gotten you...
Indeed.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
What did Chief Akaro say?
You spilt. There was.
Well?
Indeed.
I should go. Feel free to...
I will. I overheard that. Do you require my assistance?
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're away.
It shall be done. May the Ten walk with.
Aloy.
Sounds like you...
Yes. But Varl tell...
Yeah. You've been getting to know...
Of course, in this...
Right.
Is it true?
Maybe.
Be careful.
We will. Huh. The door's unlocked now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad. Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
There she is. You ready to head?
Let's go.
Look at us.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Well, that takes the keg.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. My fingers feel stiff in this cold. Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and
Hello,
go.
Verbena? What do you have for me?
It's gone now.
I checked everywhere,
Yeah.
still no sign of the
Well,
asset.
go do your thing.
Can we call off this
I'll wait
pointless
here.
search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now,
The Spectre
I'd like to
had
see
instructions
results by
to
nightfall.
Assist
Do you think you
recovery
can
of
manage
the
that?
asset.
Hold on.
I wonder what this
I think I
asset
see
is.
something.
What a mess.
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Ah. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she'd lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl. That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old-world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
So,
Then why were the
exploring another
Zeniths still
Far
searching
Zenith
for
ruin.
the asset? At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so. This will be in my stash when I need it. A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Six containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Loyal to now.
5. Aloy.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! Ugly one, aren't you? Okay, well, it's covered in acid. Scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I Just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me.
One of those. Oh! Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on him. Shields down! It's on the move! I could use it against the Spectre.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, and we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how this thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just,
You mean, like you guess this
little?
Varl?
Maybe. You said that was kind of...
I just...
What else did...
I want imagine and found in as well.
That's where we... I need to get going.
May the land...
Aloy.
There are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Where'd Kotallo go?
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. But why?
When they took me on, I saw how they didn't seem to care, so then they can read
mass? Well, without... So we're dealing with this... What else do you know?
They controlled all. Gerard, the others, Eric, they resent his...
Eric.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. How did you...
Before the Hades Proving Lab, even if I were to run, then I saw you. So when the Zeniths pinpointed a
You said you were born...
The Zeniths had an updated version. They must have used a stored...
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her, dear.
That wasn't part of the arc.
The Zeniths trained you. And you?
They told me when I pieced together. That's when I started that they must have reboot Earth.
So you know about...
It was speculation, but self-destructed after operating efficiently. Gaia would have only undertaken action if it had... That was more dangerous. I should have recreation of...
Yeah, well... You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast. Whenever I had to go on missions, I couldn't see anything up, but I did. They were discussing repel the look. I'm certain they have other security.
What's inside the
launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship, plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. All I was ever told was that I've speculated, or maybe even an abnormal. The Zeniths never told you. They said the only thing that first Earth, 1,000 years. Guess they survived old age too. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Aletheia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith, I also sent the encrypted. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic, altering the facility's log so it. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Aletheia fast. Well done. You said you spent years studying in a training Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was. Aristotle would assign me learning modules and evaluate. Wait, those names. Before Ted Farrow purged it, the Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameter, to have all that knowledge, just out of reach. You said you spent but only Aristotle would assign me. Wait, before the Zenith. So it only if I request. All right. So how long? How long before Gaia's fabricated him? How did you know? Optimal strategy. So, well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to to a single location. Of course not. You didn't even know who the Zenith. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva. What difference does it make? We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna. Hey, you're here now, right? I have certain knowledge that, and given your state of Geo and. Okay. I'll check.
How'd it go?
Her injuries. I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
More like someone.
Oh, you're the one. That helped me find it.
People make mistakes.
If the Banuk can survive freezing, so can I.